is there to protect people, but also to make sure you're not sort of, annoying people or hurting them in any way or doing research.
Litigation.
There's lots of reasons.
Which is also the case with a comment site like YouTube, which is fairly public and everyone uses now, but it's still a membership site. Do you know what I mean? You still have to join and click at terms of service, which then does, I've been told, open up the university to certain kinds of litigation.
What about not including, I understand nicknames important kind of reference, but what about not including nickname? Not sure.
But then I could just Google the quote and find who the person is.
So it's out there. It's kind of out there. So, and if you're using it in your research and you're triggering it, you're not doing any. I don't see that you're doing any harm.
But if you treat this as community, if you treat this online community as communities, our approach to actual communities is quite complex and different. So it involves all the negotiations and going through ethics procedure and including them sometimes as collaborators. So what do we do with online communities? So by becoming a member of an online community, is it ethnography? Because you're writing about your own
Look at this problem here now that everything's community, right? I'm not trying to make fun of the idea of community. So the age is a community now, because you can comment on that, so that's a problem because it's a community. It's a newspaper that's now online and people who've got time to waste can comment on it. And surely I'm allowed as a public, so it's the same as anything.
But is Facebook the same?
Well, look, Facebook is where it starts to get ridiculous, right? Anyone who's on Facebook is subject to all kinds of possibly penetrations of their privacy. And the fact that I'm going to write an academic article that might be viewed by 10 people is hardly going to violate them any further. It's
Facebook's different because you can make it private. Facebook, you're not actually, you aren't knowingly publishing in the public realm because you can block it to only friends and family. So it's a different situation to, say, a YouTube video and the comments on that, which are actually public. Even though you might have signed the terms of service, the terms of service are really about how you use images, how you use the videos. They're not about privacy of commenters.
So in that sense, as a researcher that gets access to this private Facebook site, then
that would be against ethical standards.
I'm saying if it's a public Facebook thing, then it's okay.
Yeah.
What if someone's put it up onto Facebook and later decided they wanted to make it private? You go into the Wayback Machine and find this thing that was once public, the person later decided they wanted to
you can
be
though
private.
with Facebook through
Wayback.
Wayback.
You can.
But with Facebook, I know you can with websites, but I don't know about with Facebook.
Facebook is a website.
Well, here it is, but it's. I'm going to try that.
For instance, when I first got permission to do some research on MySpace, public MySpace pages of 18 to 21-year-old girls, I in the end convinced ethics to give me permission to do that because these were public sites and I was trying to document identity and that kind of thing. And first we decided if I referenced them, that was okay. And then we kind of quickly realised that actually that was totally not okay. And that if say, and then this was how, we didn't understand a lot of the time.
Okay?
Well, this is how I explained it to my supervisor, right? If I'm standing up there, so these girls post, hundreds of pictures of themselves drinking booze on the weekends, which I've used in my research in as much as I can de-identified way, and now with permission and all this kind of stuff. But if I was giving a conference presentation and, I've 40 random girls from Melbourne that you possibly can't identify. Now, if you, say you're an academic sitting in the audience there and your daughter comes up on the screen and you don't know that she's even got a MySpace profile or something like that. I mean, these are the kinds of ethical questions that it raises to use that kind of stuff in research. And a lot of the people that I did that have since made their sites private, but my research is still around, it's still being published.
So it's really the unfortunate situation that people put stuff up there and haven't realised the implications of that.
Yeah,
we're
and
thinking about
we're even
now
talking
and-
about over 18-year-olds, or at least people who represent themselves that way, but it's still drawing attention to parts of their lives or identities that otherwise, you know, aren't.
But if that was in the newspaper, would that be okay? If they were public,
You consider
Well,
whether
I
it was in
mean,
the
you-
public interest
yeah.
to breach their privacy or not.
well, it's not if they put it up there,
They have to get
permission
to put it in the
newspaper,
Yeah, that's not anyone's photo.
So really, this is more public. It's on the side like that. They've made it public themselves. I understand if they're minors and they've done it, you know, they're 12-year-olds, and if they're 18, it's their choice to do that.
We
It's
also
unfortunate.
We put stuff up with the understanding of the search tools that exist at the time. Let's say I put
Yeah.
stuff on my MySpace and at that time it's not feasible, someone can search and find it. And now we can. So we have an
Yeah, but
ethical
this
issue.
is-
This same
yeah.
thing will happen again if we get, say, semantic web stuff that can do amazing things, and rather than needing a direct quote from a participant, I can look at some summary of those ideas.
Or
Semantic
maybe
web will
even
tell me
go-
who it was.
Yeah, maybe even go further and collect bits of information about you and put together your profile and then present. Yeah, it's a grey area, isn't it? So,
It's, so, okay, yeah.
I just want to, as a same sort of issue but a different angle, I'm interested in doing research on Facebook and getting their information. Has anyone experienced doing that?
Maybe Omar and Judy, I was thinking of Omar's research. Omar is actually using, for his PhD, he created himself a Facebook group for recruiting people. So it's not like, going out and looking for profiles that are already there. He's himself started the process. It would be interesting how different is this, say, from your research, because you are using their actual profile that existed there. You are engaging with, how they perform their identities over there. Anyway, while Omar is purposely kind of selecting, it's more recruiting really people and then using, involving them in research. And I don't know if this is going to become a digital ethnography. At this stage, it seems like not. But it is, ethical issues around that. Is it just a valid recruitment strategy, or is it something that's, once it's online, once it's out there, and 5 years later, people may Google and see that you said this in that forum, or I mean, not to give you a headache, but just kind of to maybe to share some ideas.
well, the ethics application is difficult, isn't it? To
Yeah.
explain
Yeah.
that, because that actually it's
Took me
a little
about
bit-
4 months
Yeah.
to get that approval. Yeah, they ask about everything actually. Even though I am the creator of the Facebook group, they ask for permission from other moderators involved in the group. Well, I mean other admins. We have 4 admins in the group, and they ask another condition, so not to investigate anyone face to face until I get permission from them. Not not there's no video, there's something like that. They have a lot of condition to give me approval to use this to use this group for my research. And my supervisor Judy and Ajay helped me a lot to explain how I'm going to use the group in my research. Actually, I'm not ready to talk about this right now, but maybe I would publish something later about the process of getting that group.
Did you get permission to invite people to join the group, or is that
No, actually, we have a condition not anyone can, participate in this group at the first time, I created the group for only learning purposes. I mean, and education, from educational perspective. We use that group only for help us in our research as a Saudi Arabian PhD student studying only in Australia. And that condition, everyone would like to participate or to join the group has to be one of the Saudi Arabian students in Australia, like a condition. The ethics ask question about engaging, I mean, how many female, how many male, how many, about specific information about this group. And they ask about the first purpose to create this group. What was, I mean, they asked me what was your purpose to create this. I said, actually only for education and for preparation and like preparing for my research. This group was created for. And
it was the intention, wasn't it, that the ethics, Omar created the group as a support group for Saudi Arabian students studying in Australia. And now, that this was a few years ago, now he wants to enlist people within this group for his research. And we have to satisfy the ethics that wasn't the original intention of
yes.
creating. Otherwise, it looks like you're manipulating, setting up for your own purposes, and that wasn't the intention. And so then that had to be explained. And,
Yeah.
that was the tricky part.
Right.
This is a really good example, kind of how that intrusiveness, which we fear, is actually through digital engagement from distance, is actually much less than it would be real. I'm saying, and we discussed, with Omar about gender, for example, and cultural kind of appropriateness of male researcher going to interview female Saudi students in Australia. So through internet, through technology, Facebook or whatever else it is, even if it's perceived like privacy, intrusive, and so on, it's much less intrusive because it's almost like culturally most appropriate for that particular setting in that group. Not to say that this is something to be cherished generally, but that's reality, and you've got that group, and that's in a way it gives you additional tool, gives you a way to be less intrusive and more culturally appropriate in a way. So. It's not one big question or one answer to different approaches.
Look, I was just going to say, do we break now for a cup of tea and let about a dozen conversations that are going on? Or do you have any wrapping up that you would like to do?
No wrapping up. This is no discipline. This is very much work in progress, fluid, no structure, very postmodern.
I'd just really like to thank you for a great presentation and great discussion. We should have a cup of tea and all sorts of things out there and animated GIFs in here.
They look so real.
They do.
Yes, I saw it.
Yeah, no,
So have you spent all day? I did.
Oh, no.
It was very good. It was good.
What's it like with Grant on the
But the South African, the way that their collaboration, I thought that
No
was
comments.
incredibly interesting.
In some ways I prefer that.
They seem to know.
I can always expect this. Whenever I've seen people try to big balls with Grant, they want to get it.
From our, just from our
They've
use.
probably got quite time to now. But never mind. So just carry on.
I'm actually going to report on that and stuff. It's really bad. It just shows way too much. You can see how